The dollar's 75-year run at the top is cracking, not because of conspiracy, but because history, debt, and geopolitics always have the final say. Every empire believes it's different. Every empire thinks its money will last forever. But history tells a colder truth. Currencies rise with power and collapse with debt. Let's rewind. 500 years ago, Spain ruled the world. Silver poured in from the Americas. Oceans of wealth turned into coins. The Spanish Peace of Eight became the first world reserve currency. Global trade ran on Spanish silver. But easy money made the empire lazy. Inflation soared, debt exploded. And within a century, Spain's global dominance had melted away. Then came the Dutch Republic. Amsterdam was the Wall Street of the 1600s. Bankers, traders, ships connecting the world. The Dutch guilder became the trusted global currency. But war, greed, and overextension crushed it. Britain rose next. The British pound reigned supreme for over 100 years. The pound backed trade, colonies, and global finance. But after 2 world wars, massive debts, and a drained empire, the pound collapsed and America took the crown. The US dollar became the new backbone of the global economy. Oil was priced in it. Reserves were held in it. Nations depended on it. But now, the same cracks that destroyed every currency before it are starting to show again. Debt inflation, geopolitical strain. History doesn't repeat, it rhymes. And the rhyme is getting louder, because no empire and no currency stays king forever. Every great empire leaves behind a trail of power, pride, and paper. But true power has always belonged to one thing: the world's reserve currency. The money everyone trusts, the money everyone uses. The backbone of the global economy. For centuries, that title has passed from hand to hand, from one empire to the next, always following the same pattern: rise, dominance, decline, and replacement. It all began with Spain. In the 1500s, the Spanish Empire flooded the world with silver from the New World. Their silver coin, the Peace of Eight, became the world's first reserve currency. Traders from Asia, Europe, and Africa trusted it. But when Spain's debts exploded and inflation spread like wildfire, confidence disappeared. The empire weakened, and the world moved on. Then came the Dutch Republic. Amsterdam became the financial capital of the 1600s. Dutch merchants built modern banking and global trade networks. The guilder ruled the seas, trusted, stable, and powerful. But when wars drained Dutch wealth and rival powers rose, the guilder collapsed. Next came the British Empire. London was the center of the world. The pound sterling financed trade, colonies, and global industry. For over a century, the pound was the planet's financial heartbeat. But 2 world wars, massive debts, and a shrinking empire ended its reign. So, let me ask you something. What made these currencies powerful? Well, the answer is simple: global trade, strong economies, and deep trust. And what destroyed them? The same 3 forces that always do: war, inflation, and debt. By 1945, only one nation stood strong: the United States. Its factories thrived, its gold reserves were unmatched. At Bretton Woods, the world crowned the dollar as the new king of money. For 75 years, the US dollar defined global power. But history whispers the same warning every time: no reserve currency stays untouchable forever. History isn't random, it follows patterns. And when it comes to money, those patterns are as old as empire itself. Every dominant currency in history, the Spanish silver, the Dutch guilder, the British pound, they all followed the same path. And now, the US dollar is walking it too. It starts with strength, a booming economy. A world hungry for trade. Nations trust your money. They borrow it, hold it, and use it to measure value. That trust becomes global power. But then comes the turning point. The empire grows too comfortable. It borrows to maintain its lifestyle. Wars, welfare, and politics demand more spending. To pay for it all, the printing presses start running. Debt piles up, inflation rises. Confidence starts to fade. So let me ask you something. What happens when the world begins to doubt your money? Well, the answer is simple. They start looking for alternatives. That's exactly what's happening right now. The dollar's dominance is slipping, not because of conspiracy, but because of math. The US national debt has passed levels never seen in history. Inflation erodes the dollar's purchasing power. And countries like China, Russia, and members of the BRICS alliance are building systems to trade without it. For 75 years, the dollar has been the world's anchor, the reserve currency that kept global trade stable. But the world is changing faster than the system built to control it. So, let me ask again, why does every dominant currency fall? Because debt always grows faster than production. Because inflation always eats away trust. Because power always shifts, the pattern never lies. It's predictable, it's historical. And for the first time in generations, the cracks in the dollar's empire are showing. The question is no longer if the dollar will decline. It's how fast it will happen and what comes next. Every empire thinks money is about numbers, but it's not. It's about trust. And trust breaks long before the math does. Inflation, debt, and geopolitics are the three silent killers of every reserve currency. They don't strike overnight. They build layer by layer until the foundation finally cracks. Let's start with inflation. When a nation prints too much money, every dollar in circulation loses value. Prices rise, savings shrink. People stop believing that their currency holds real worth. And once that belief fades, confidence, the heart of the system, dies. So, let me ask you something. What happens when money loses meaning? Well, the answer is simple. People rush to something safer. Gold, foreign currencies, real assets. And when investors move away, the empire's currency weakens even faster. Then comes debt. To keep their promises, governments borrow more and more. At first it seems harmless. Debt fuels wars, programs, infrastructure. But as interest costs explode, it traps nations in their own spending. They print more just to survive, and that cycle feeds inflation even more. Finally, geopolitics. When an empire's influence starts to fade, so does global demand for its money. Countries begin to trade in new ways. Alliances shift, rivals rise. And suddenly, the once unshakable currency isn't the only option anymore. So, let me ask again, what decides the fate of a global currency? It's not luck, it's not conspiracy. It's the balance between production, debt, and global trust. When inflation climbs, when debt becomes unbearable, and when other nations stop needing your money, that's when the downfall begins. History shows it every time. Spain, the Dutch, the British, they all reach this point. Now, it's America's turn to face it, because no matter how strong the dollar once was, when debt, inflation, and geopolitics align, even the mightiest currency can fall. For 75 years, the world has lived under the rule of one currency, the US dollar. It powered trade, oil, and global finance. But every empire's money eventually meets its match. And now, the question the world is asking is simple. What comes next? So, let me ask you something. Can any currency truly replace the dollar? Well, the answer might surprise you. Some believe the Chinese yuan is next in line. China is the world's manufacturing giant. It trades with nearly every nation on Earth. And with its digital yuan, it's building a payment system that bypasses the US entirely. But there's a catch. The yuan isn't fully trusted. It's tightly controlled by Beijing, and global investors still fear government interference. Others point to gold, the timeless store of value. For thousands of years, gold has outlasted every empire. And recently, central banks from China to Russia have been stockpiling it again. A gold-backed currency, or even a BRICS reserve coin, could challenge the dollar's dominance in trade. Then there's digital money, decentralized, borderless, unstoppable. Bitcoin and other digital assets are reshaping how people see value. No government controls them, no nation owns them. They move across borders instantly, beyond politics and inflation. So, let me ask again, what really makes a global reserve currency? It's not just wealth or power, it's trust, stability, and usefulness. Whichever currency the world believes can hold value, settle trade, and survive crises, that's the one that takes the throne. The shift won't happen overnight, but make no mistake, it's already begun. From BRICS alliances to digital finance revolutions, the world is slowly building a new order. And when the dust settles, the dollar may no longer sit at the center of it all, because history has never crowned the same king twice, and the next reserve currency is already waiting in the wings.